Well, it's the next day, but I already did a bunch of work on this. I got it all welded back up. I actually just got done turning the machine off. Guess I've said it before in videos, but a lot of people don't know it. But when you're welding on stuff, you're either supposed to take the batteries off for computers so you don't fry one, or what a lot of people don't know is you can just start it, and the alternator kind of would suck in any of the electrical shocks that may occur when you're welding. Or yeah, you get those two options you can do, and we just start them on a lot of when it's minor welding projects like this right here. It's nice to leave the battery on because if I gotta let the deck down a little bit to work on a different spot here or there, I can do the battery, but I gotta take that off and then just spend time doing that and then putting it back on and vice versa. So it kind of sucks, and starting it works just fine. So like I showed in the last video, I had this cut off and this one cut off because there was a nice crack there, and then there was this nice crack, and this one came all the way down to here because I had to actually cut this plate off. So I had a little bit of a gap. I welded that so it's all the way through. I hit it with a sanding wheel on the grinder and then make sure it's nice and smooth. And then this has a bead there. I just made it exactly how the old one was. There was one bead all the way down, then a little thing here and there. Then this side, ooh, that's warm. Looks like that. On top and bottom there, that one's the same. And I had a skid shoe on here. Christoph actually helped me line it up. The first one, he had to leave before I could do the second one, but he'll hold it there and at least try to get it as back to original as we can. It's just time consuming, but you'll have that. All the parts except for the one gear that we need is here. They're shipping that over from Germany. So that's kind of strange that there's that gear they don't even have in stockpile in the United States. I don't know what you're doing there, Krone, but that's kind of sad. There is a lot of 450s in Vermont alone, let alone in the country. So kind of weird to me. But you'll have that, I guess. So they're shipping that over. Everything else they had that we ordered for this mower deck, except for this gear. But the good thing is, I can put it all back together except for the last turtle, technically speaking, because where you see right there, where that hole is, that would have that small gear. It's the same up there as it is down here where it blew. So the bottom three are small ones, the top three are small ones. So I'll just put these gears down here, and once the new one should come over tomorrow, because we next day aired it yesterday. Should be here tomorrow, they said. Didn't know it was coming across the pond. We'll be able to put this fully together tomorrow and be able to mow again. Because third cut is, well, we should be mowing in retrospect tomorrow. Would be 30 days since the last time we chopped the second farm's fields, and then kind of in order like that. Anyways, yeah, so I'll do what I can. I'm gonna lay it down part ways as much as I can. I'll put some diesel fuel in it. Well, first I'll put a magnet at the bottom, and then after I get any steel that the magnet can get out, I will then put diesel fuel in there, flush it, use some compressed air, and should be good. At least all the welding is done on it. I grabbed a magnet. I had a different one, but that one didn't flex. Found our flexing one, and that's just one time sticking it in there. So I'm gonna do this first and grab anything and everything I could find, and then we'll flush it, because flushing it before kind of doesn't really help get this stuff out. Yeah, Gerhard here. You don't see him on camera much, but
I just need some help.
Yeah, I gotta help him move some cows now. So he dried a handful off. We're gonna go bring him to a pasture. But yes, this is what I'm doing. Well, figured I'd record this. We're bringing them to the pasture with a cattle trailer. And instead of just backing off 105 here, we're just gonna pull in and turn around, be a lot easier. He just wanted my help because right now, he can't unload them at the barn that's up there where we would normally unload them again in this pasture because Ferdy, Cornelius, even Terry, Alex, and Simon. I guess I haven't mentioned it, but we have an intern here from Austria, well, Simon, but in English it's Simon. They're all working on that shed that blew over a couple months ago with that big windstorm. So they got a bunch of stuff in the way. Yeah. And Garrett's on the phone. Okay. We just let the cows out. My camera was messing up, but we let 6 cows out here. And yeah, Gerhard is trying to pull out of here without taking out one of the fence posts and without getting hit by traffic. But we're gonna put this down because I gotta grab both these wires, and they'll be out here in the pasture for a while. Well, I'm working.
Tell them the truth.
Well, I said I was working on putting it together.
Needed me to put these on.
Here we go. About 6 hours later, he said he's coming back. That's what happened today. No, I got done cleaning. I spent an hour with a magnet in there, flushed it with a bunch of diesel fuel, and then we were working on. I had to do a bunch of cleaning, and then Christoph cleaned the inside of these where the nuts sit and bolts, and then I got really frustrated with these O-rings to get on there because it's not fun.
It only took me 10 seconds.
That's okay. I did all the other work. If you want to put an O-ring on, that's okay with me. The only thing we didn't get was the gear from from Germany. Hopefully that comes.
No, well, they forgot to order.
They forgot to order.
I don't know if they. 2 didn't get ordered, and the 2 that were ordered, they're coming from Germany. Even though I think it's a crock of shit. You got so many mowers in the United States.
Vermont alone.
How in the fuck is it possible that they don't have this over here?
One gear.
It's a joke. That is a complete joke from Krone. If it was only 2 machines, I understand. But you have 3 cutter bars on each machine. And there's 20 machines in Franklin County already.
There's 6 of these.
You can tell.
So hopefully somebody from Krone sees that and says, we need to smarten the F up.
Crystal's getting feisty.
Yeah, but it's a joke.
Sometimes you got to tell the dealership.
Because
No, not the dealership. The company.
Yes.
Because
It's not the deal, so
No.
not either.
well, I mean, technically they could have had a couple on standby because Champlain Valley services.
a shitload of these.
Sampiers has 3. We have 1.
Yeah.
Jarvis has 2, so that's 7. I know
There's a
Four
couple-
Hills has 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. No, they have over the mountain. I think
And
there's
the Friends
a
have
bunch.
one.
These are just 450s. These aren't the other
I
ones.
know, but I thought I forgot the names of fun.
There's a bunch over.
Yes, there's plenty.
Newport area.
I don't know all the farms that have them either, but
Yeah. No, it's-
I just named 7 like just in our
And they
town,
all have
except for
3
Four Hills.
cutter bars. So you times that by 3. That's 21 cutter bars.
That's a joke.
Yes. And each cutter bar has a few of these gears in there. That's even worse.
Yeah, each cutter bar has 6 of these little ones because there's 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and then you have I don't know how many big ones
Well,
because I've already put a bunch
3,
in. I think I put 3 or
5. I think there's
I put 3
7, 8 in there. I think I
the
got
big, and then you have 1 gear that is a little bit bigger than that. So
Oh, really?
yes,
Yeah.
just a random size. It's about a 1/4 inch
Why?
bigger. I don't know.
That's
It's
strange.
just to fit the transition to the cutter bar.
Oh, it's because one
There's
of them.
10 of the
it's
big ones.
because there's 2 that run the same direction. Actually.
No, it's just the one that comes off the main.
It comes off the feed gear to then
Feed gear,
supply
yes.
gear power
Yeah.
to the cutter bar.
It's only like a half an inch longer than this one.
And yeah, so
It is what it is.
Yeah.
so there's our rant for the night on Krone.
Even
But-
I like it. I mean,
We wouldn't buy now our 3rd one if we didn't like the machine. It's an amazing machine, but there is room for improvement.
Yes.
It's just if they want to listen to us or see this.
They
but
probably don't. It's just
they're just like, oh,
at the bottom.
all they did was jack up their price $200,000 in the last 2 years. which is
I don't know if it was that much.
from when we bought this.
That's more than 2 years.
Okay, so what, 4 years? In the last 4 years, they've went up $200,000 on this mower. Let's just say we aren't buying one. And at least the only thing that's different is now they come with the GPS.
Well, and it has the piston fold-ups.
For the side flappers.
Yeah.
Oh
They
yeah,
didn't give us enough O-rings.
that's awesome.
What in the hell?
Well, there's another bag.
I guess no, because you put 2 new ones in there, right? So
Yeah,
technically,
I thought they gave us enough
Yeah,
because
you
I put 2 new ones of those in. Maybe you're short 2. Anyways, in retrospect, in the last 4 or 5 years, it should not go up $200,000. That's a joke.
We only got 3 big ones. Because if there's 7 here
Okay.
and there's 10 gears at the big ones, we
Yeah.
only got 7. 3.
Okay. This man, he's on it.
Yeah, he is. He has his Christmas pajama switched out.
You got a lot going on.
What is this
He's
outfit?
got a collared shirt. He is a
That's
goofy.
The American flag, peach shorts. Do you have the farm shirt on underneath that too?
I don't know which one of that
He's
is.
got something.
No, it is a normal shirt. Oh my gosh.
That's okay.
He gets his fashion from Christoph.
I have no fashion.
Yeah, I know, that's the point.
That's only because I was cold up on the roof.
That's okay. Okay.
Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna keep sliding these gears in. I'm all the way down there. But then when you're putting them in, you gotta make sure these O-rings don't pop off. So you gotta get it started, then you whack that sucker with a hammer. They normally pop off once. Have a couple. Sometimes they don't. And it's just frustrating, but this will be done before it goes on YouTube, so somebody can tell me how to do it after I've done it.
And then if it happens again, then we actually know what to do.
We
Yeah.
already know what to do and we're doing it. Okay. Well, let me clean the gear. That one too?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So to put this on, I got the gear lined up. I slid it down. You got your O-ring like that. You want to get it started. Now there's probably a more correct way of doing it, but you get it started, and then you can see under here we have a little bit of room. You take a hammer, and yeah. Nope. I have gotten the last 4 without any issues. So then it pops off. See,
Then you need the man.
you can't spin this O-ring putting it on. And yeah, you can do it. I'm getting so mad with that shit.
Joyce, I fixed it then.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
You can't roll this O-ring when you put it on, otherwise it pops off. We'll do it again. You know why it didn't work, Krista?
What?
Because we have the camera.
Right? I know.
It needs to hold itself so I can whack it. Okay. Nope.
I better shut this camera off.
Fucking stupid. So I turned the camera off.
Then it popped on.
Basically, I did some baby taps on it this time instead, which normally doesn't work because that knocks the O-ring off, but it worked that time. And you have to hit it because it doesn't go together enough for the bolt to be long enough to reach the nut. It just barely.
Yeah, it's only on halfway. If you look,
yeah.
the bolt is only on.
So it's not started yet, but I also gotta get it to start. But now you can turn it to get it started, but you only get a couple threads on there, and then it's good because the first one was brand new, the whole thing, and it slipped right together very nicely.
Oh, the first that one.
Well, I had to whack it too, but I slipped together closer because there was no rust at all, and I still couldn't get it. So you have to hit it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more gears to put in.
Should we call it good night?
Yeah, it's what, almost 9.
9 o'clock. Yeah.
All right.
I gotta get up anyways in the morning.
Feed.
For what?
Help Keithy. So we are in Berkshire. I don't know. I think Andreas made a video of it. That is blew our shed over. in last year, and we are putting it back up. We are using some of the old rafters from the year before when they blew our shed up at Doe's. They fixed, if they needed a little bit of fixing, we put some new wood in. Most of them weren't too bad because they just flipped it over in one shot. So we are taking all these, because these were still in decent shape. We had to cover them up. We had them all covered up over the winter, and now they're gonna go on this building. We got somewhat lucky because that section, you guys remember, we set back up with 2 excavators. That's back up, and this wall really didn't get much damage, so we flipped it. We put some new 2x6s on the ground, and they anchored it back to the cement. That's new, but the wall itself is pretty much all the old wood. They put some new 2x6s on top, and it looks like they put 2 or 3 2x6s here, but pretty much the rest is all the old wall. So and then yesterday we set 3 rafters up. So Andreas had the camera the whole time, but we were doing other stuff. Last year we used a lift, and this year we welded a cutting edge onto the excavator's bucket, and this is how we're setting them this year with the excavator. It actually looks not too bad, not too shabby. It's a little flimsy, but rafters only weigh a couple hundred pounds, not too bad. Hopefully by the end of today we should have pretty much all the rafters set if we have enough people. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I came down here, and Christoph said he recorded a little bit of this project. I don't know what he's talked about.
What we did, and we used some of the old wood and nonsense.
We're doing it cheap. We're doing it cheap. We don't have very much invested into rebuilding this right now. It's good. That's how we like it. But yeah,
it came back out. I see.
we're gonna reuse this old wood. 'Cause why not? Yeah, he's now a builder. He can't hide from the camera up there. He's only fallen on his face once today. He busted up his nose. This time we learned to make little support things so that way
It's fast and easier.
lining it up.
We got some for the bottom, top.
See right there, so the spacing's correct up top.
It makes it a little sturdy. It's
And
easier.
no more wiggling.
We shouldn't show that on camera. Maybe we can.
Patent it? Trust me, Christoph, people have patented that.
No, I'm just fucking with you. And yeah,
Look at that, Terry's back.
We're a bunch of farmers.
Can I not say?
People are gonna call us just idiots on why we're reusing all this stuff. And
They were hobby contractors.
wait, Weibel contractors coming back at you. Round 2. Not for hire like last time. Not for hire.
You're about halfway.
Terry can't miss this opportunity. He's back.
There's this.
I got on my sneakers I can't wear anywhere else because they freaking stink.
You can tell it's not a big crew right now. I think there's 5 of us putting this roof on. Yeah, we got 3 left, I think, and then that will be it. 3 more, we'll call it good. Maybe we can get them all done today. It is later, but I think we should get it all in. Right? You think we get them all in today?
Close enough.
Close. We got the head man, he's hauling stones. What are you up to? Are you tying them down? Are you tying the stones down? Well, the ratchet
Can
strap.
you help me?
Well, Daddy has to go do other stuff again now. But you're doing a good job. Marcus can help you. You need another strap, Marco. Henry. I think you'll be fine without the strap. They won't fall out.
But I need it.
What'd you do with your hand? This hand.
Actually, I could.
Uh-huh.
I take my bandage off.
Yeah? Okay.
How many are you gonna have? Are you?
See,
I need 5 more.
I just showed up when they're almost done.
I need 5. So I got.
I don't think I've introduced Simon. Simon, if I say it correctly. Simon, if I say it in German. But he is our intern for 3 months. He knows a little English. But he is learning everything over here. He got whacked in the face.
He's a good-looking guy looking for a woman. Except for the little bruise there. To see the other guy.
A piece of wood.
But yeah, I'm almost done the mower deck, but waiting on one part. That way tomorrow we can start mowing third cut. But they were pushing hard to get this, at least the rafters up
Terry,
before we started third cut. That way
he needs a 2x6.
all we have to do is wait for tin to come.
12.
So it'll be
But I wanted 12.
making quick work of it. They did this different than the other one we did. They added small wood bracings on this side, and then they got the long ones over there. I don't know if the wood's pick. Yeah, you can pick it up. The camera's picking it up. So they got one left to put up. It's not a bad day. It's also a lot nicer because this building's a lot smaller than the other one, like what we did last year. Marcus, what do you think?
Listen, I'm gonna cut. I need to cut this.
What do you think, Marcus?
14.
He's our tape measure man.
16.
Henry, you gotta stay off the machine because your daddy's driving. So Henry, I got a question. Henry, what do you think of this building project? What?
It's good.
It's good?
I can hang on this.
You can hang on to it. Show me. Show me what you got.
Can you lift me up here?
You want me to lift you up?
Yeah.
No,
Why?
because then you'll be too high.
This louder.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Was? The sea. Hey, I almost got him to talk on camera. He was trying to say that the seaman is looking for a lady.
Maybe let it down. See what it does.
Oh man. You're gonna have some fun.
Hang on, right there. Whoops.
Freaking sun is blinding me. What do you think, Avi? Cool. We got the masterminds up there. Right? You know it's serious because Christoph's up there looking at construction.
The two oldest.
You know Chainsaw's coming out soon.
Chainsaw's coming out soon.
10 and 3/8.
Screw right there.
So, because the rafters are not identical, because they're from the other building, you see on the first, we used one old one, because we had one good one still. Don't know if this got explained. They put a half spacing on it, so it's kind of starting to come up. And then we started with the rafters from the dough shed. So the first two, they're coming up. You see the ramp from here the best. And then here it's level all the way over. But we didn't have to spend a single dime on rafters for this shed. And it's good. Saves us money for a shed that should have never blown over in the first place, but can't predict weather. But we still got some more tin to clean up. But if you guys remember when we were flipping that roof over, it was, well, right in the heat of wanting to get maple syrup stuff going. So we cleaned up as good as we could, and then we went to the next project. I'll have to finish that now, sooner than later. Those dead spots right there were the back walls. There was still tin on them, that's why the grass died, but got those. It's going pretty good. So that one right there is not nailed, so can't step on that one.
You throw me a hammer? No. Thought you had one up.
Alrighty. There we go. You look like a professional, Terry.
Huh?
You're the only one with a pouch.
Only one with a pouch, yeah.
That's why you're the professional.
That's why I got everything.
Yeah. Cornelius hates the camera, I've noticed, so I gotta make sure I get him on camera. He can't get out of the sight from up here. Came back here, just wanted to show you this. Mower deck's almost done. That part did come in today to Champlain Valley. We'll get that in the morning, and then all we gotta do is slap that last gear in right here, because it was the second one or third one down there that blew. It's the same gear as these three up here, so I just put everything else in. We'll slap it right there, even though I wanted to put the new one down there, but you can't always have what you want. At least now all this work is done. This is put that gear in, put the holder on the top and bottom, put the turtle, not the turtle, but the gear that holds the turtle and drives it on, bolt it on, put the skid shoe on, and everything else will be good. I don't have this one done because my bolts look pretty rough for that one, so I want to get 4 new bolts. Otherwise I would have had that one on there too. We had to replace this skid shoe right here because I got crap everywhere from doing this, but when I was taking it off, noticed that it is cracked right here. So don't want to put that back on, even though it's not really worn out, but stress crack. We'll have that, I guess, sometimes. Do gotta put the knives on still, but that's just a quick change. Come in with the tool, spread it open, slap the knife in, and done. And much easier to do after the fact once the turtles are on. I could have put them in how they were, but everything's not spring loaded, but the steel is curved shape, so it has tension, and it wasn't going together easy trying to hold the knife, so put it in after. Other than that, we're gonna slap it together. We'll put some diesel fuel into it all together, turn it on for like a couple seconds just to get everything flushing and moving at the high speed. Then we'll open the drain it out into a bucket, and put gear oil in it, and it'll be good to go. Not too much more work, and he'll be able to mow tomorrow, and third cut will be rolling. But I'm gonna say that is the end of the video. It's also the end of this project because I'm not gonna record finishing up these last couple things. I also didn't record doing this today because I gave Christoph the camera to share and record whatever little bit that he did down there. So show you a little bit of different stuff that we're up to at the same time. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Till the next one.